Good evening, parents, family, and friends, and welcome to the Amsterdam High School's Class of 2026 Commencement Ceremony. For your safety, please listen carefully to the following emergency procedures. If there is a need to evacuate, please follow staff instructions and calmly exit the designated areas, including exits at the top of the bleachers and on both sides of the field. At the conclusion of our ceremony today, all parents and guests will be asked to remain at their seat until all the graduates have exited the field. We thank you for your attention and cooperation in keeping everyone safe. And now, please welcome to the podium today's Masters of Ceremonies, Board of Education ex officio Student Representative, Alexandra Forte.
Welcome, families, friends, administrators, teachers, and students. This evening, we come together to acknowledge and highlight the achievements of each and every senior on the field today. It's been 4 long years filled with perseverance and hard work, and those traits are what led to the success of every student present. It is my greatest pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies tonight as we celebrate this incredible milestone. So, at this time, I ask you to please stand for the Junior Marine Corps ROTC Color Guard. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Cadet 2nd Lieutenant Miguel Medina, and then please remain standing for the National Anthem sung by Anya Camacho.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome Amsterdam High School Principal, Miss Molly Schaefer.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and honored guests. Over the past few years, it has been a privilege to get to know so many of you. I've watched you grow, not just academically, but as leaders, teammates, artists, musicians, volunteers, and friends. I've seen you overcome obstacles, discover your strengths, support one another, and develop into the remarkable people sitting before us today. Serving as your principal has been a great privilege for me. One of the most important things you'll leave Amsterdam High School with isn't something that you can hold in your hands. It's the lessons that you've learned, the friendships you've built, the challenges that you've overcome, and the values you've developed. Those are the things that will stay with you long after you leave AHS. Something that makes Amsterdam High School so special is our community. Our school has never been about one person or one group. It's about all of us. Every student brings something unique to our school family. Some of you lead from the front, while others quietly make someone's day a bit brighter with your kindness. Some of you found your place on a stage, on a field or a court, in a classroom, in a club, or simply by being the friend that someone could always count on. Every one of those contributions matters. Together, you've made Amsterdam High School stronger, and because of each of you, AHS is more than just a school, it's a family. Before you leave today, I hope you'll take a moment to look around. The people sitting beside you and behind you, your families, friends, teachers, coaches, mentors, counselors, and classmates have all helped shape the person that you are today. They believe in you, have encouraged you, challenged you, celebrated your successes, and supported you through difficult moments. No one reaches a milestone like this alone. Take the time to thank them and let them know how much they mean to you. As you move forward, remember to take with you more than the knowledge you've gained. Carry your resilience, your compassion, your curiosity, and the confidence that you can make a difference. Wherever life takes you, build meaningful relationships, lift others up, and strengthen the communities that you become a part of. If you do that, you'll leave every place a little better than you found it. Class of 2026, thank you for making Amsterdam High School a better place. Your kindness, spirit, and commitment to one another have left a lasting mark on our school, and I could not be more proud of you. Congratulations to each of you. Embrace the opportunities ahead and never underestimate the difference that one person can make. Know that wherever life takes you, you will always be a Ram. Congratulations.
Hello, graduates. So nice to see all of you here. I want to thank everyone that made this possible today and the amazing staff that did a commendable job preparing. Paulie and his crew, Miss McGaffin, all of our support staff. Just a beautiful spot to have a graduation and a beautiful night for it. I want to recognize our Board of Education members, our esteemed guests, teachers, family, and of course, our graduates. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate a significant milestone in your lives. Today, you say goodbye to the familiar hallways, classrooms, and faces that have been a part of your daily lives for the past 4 years. As we celebrate, we also look toward a future that will be shaped by one of the most transformative technologies of our time, artificial intelligence. And by the way, I want to point out, I didn't use artificial intelligence for my speech. I want to be very clear. Insert name, copy and paste. Thank you for using chat. Okay. When people talk about AI, they focus on uncertainty. Will it change jobs? Will it change how we learn? They're important questions. But tonight, I want to focus on something equal important, opportunity. You are graduating at a time when AI has the potential to bring people together in a society that often feels divided. It can help break down language barriers, expand access to education, and connect people to information and resources that were once out of reach. A student in a small town can learn from a world-class expert. A patient can receive faster medical insights. A small business owner could compete in ways that were once impossible. Technology alone does not create a better world. People do that, and that's where this graduating class shines above all else. I'm so proud to be a part of your growth. I've seen it so often in the hallways, your interactions, unified sports, all the tremendous clubs, individual and team accomplishments in athletics, the incredible theater productions, the amazing marching rams, the majorettes, mock trial, ROTC, just amazing group of kids that I truly will miss. You've been incredible. You will have the chance to shape AI with values like fairness, creativity, responsibility, and compassion. You can use it not to replace human potential, but to amplify it. We can choose collaboration over division and innovation over fear. The future will present challenges, but every generation faces challenges. What defines it is how you respond. I believe you'll respond with optimism, curiosity, and a commitment to make a positive difference. The world awaits your input, and I have no doubt you'll rise to the occasion. Know that the most powerful force is not artificial intelligence, it's human intelligence, guided by purpose and hope. I know that collectively as a generation, you've witnessed more change, political divisiveness, local and global controversies, more than ever before in a 24-hour news cycle. Please utilize that knowledge and passion that you've gained to change the world, to make it a more equitable, caring, and sustainable world for the generations to come. Congratulations, class of 2026. The future is waiting, and it has never been brighter. I'm so proud of all of you. Congratulations. And now I have the distinct honor to welcome a friend of Amsterdam, of the district, who's been an incredible supporter of so many things you've been involved with and continues to be, Assemblyman Angela Santa Barbara. Welcome, Angela.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I want to start with congratulations, class of 2026. Come on, let's hear it for them. Graduates, today people will tell you that this is the beginning of the next chapter of your lives. And they're right. But I want to tell you something even more important. Success is not built on one big decision. It's actually built on thousands of little ones. The choices you make tomorrow, next week, next month, these are the choices that will quietly shape your future. That's true whether you become a teacher, a welder, a nurse, an engineer, serve in the military, or any other path that you choose. Life changes one decision at a time. My family came here years ago as immigrants. We all lived in one house, my parents, my aunt, my grandparents. I didn't speak English till I was in first grade. And I didn't know at that time exactly where life was going to take me. When I graduated high school, I decided to join the military. I wanted to serve my country. I served in the Army Reserve. And there I found my path to go on to a career in civil engineering. Years later, when my son Michael was born, he was born with a disability. My son was born with autism, and it literally changed my life. I left that 15-year career to go into public service. And it led me here to the New York State Assembly, the privilege of serving a committee on people with disabilities at the New York State Capitol. Back then, if someone told me on graduation day that I'd be standing here speaking in front of all of you as a member of the New York State Assembly, I would have never believed them. Some of the biggest moments in my life didn't happen because I had some perfect master plan. They happened because I kept saying yes to opportunities. I kept learning, kept showing up. And make no mistake, sometimes I failed. Sometimes things did not go the way I expected. But failure is not the opposite of success. Giving up is. Every setback taught me something that I could not have learned any other way. And here's something that may surprise you. The average person changes careers, not jobs, but careers, several times during their lifetime. And many of the jobs that you'll have years from now may not even exist today. And as we just heard, AI has been a topic of this discussion. Artificial intelligence is changing almost every profession out there. Technology is moving faster than ever before. That means your diploma is not the finish line. It's your admission ticket to a lifetime of learning. And the people who succeed will be the people who keep adapting, the people who stay curious, who keep learning long after graduation. And here's another statistic worth remembering. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Those are the people that will influence your habits, your goals, your attitude, and often your future. So it's important to surround yourself with people who will also challenge you to become your best, to become better. So today, as you celebrate this incredible accomplishment, I leave you with one challenge. Don't spend your life trying to impress people. Spend your life trying to improve yourself. Be the person who shows up, the person people can count on. Work hard, be kind, and treat people with respect. Those qualities, they never go out of style. Years from now, people may not remember everything about high school, but people will remember your character and how you treated them and how you made people's lives better. Graduates, your community, our community, needs your ideas, your energy, your compassion, and your leadership. The future isn't something that simply happens to you. It's something you build one choice at a time. Believe in yourselves, dream big, work hard, and never stop becoming the person you're capable of being. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026. Let's hear it for them.
At this time, I welcome back Ms. Schaefer, who will now recognize our Salutatorian and Valedictorian.
The Salutatorian of Amsterdam High School's class of 2026 is Victoria Vitalich. Victoria earned an outstanding overall average of 99.807. Throughout her high school career, Victoria challenged herself with a rigorous academic program that included honors coursework and 10 advanced placement classes across all core subjects, as well as AP Biology, AP Chemistry, AP Calculus, AP Statistics, and AP Psychology. She is a member of the National Honor Society and has demonstrated strong leadership and involvement both in and out of the classroom. Victoria has been a dedicated student athlete, competing on the varsity tennis team since 8th grade. She served as co-captain during her junior year and captain of the team her senior year. In addition, she supported her school community as the manager of the varsity baseball team during her sophomore year. Victoria also served as class historian from 10th through 12th grade and participated in the SHPE Club, Ram Fit Club, and the Athletic Leadership Club. Following graduation, Victoria plans to major in biology and pursue a career in the medical field. Her commitment to academics and involvement beyond the classroom makes her an outstanding role model within the community. Please join me in congratulating Victoria Vitalich.
As I stand here today, it feels bittersweet. For years, I counted down the days until senior year, graduation, the moment I could finally leave this chapter behind. But now that we've arrived at the end, I'm honestly sorry that we have. Because this year forced me to realize something I never expected. Senior year came with the usual things: stress, responsibilities, college applications, and decisions about the future. But more than anything, it came with the overwhelming realization that this chapter was ending. One day, without even noticing it, The hallways we walked every day would become memories. The people we constantly saw would slowly become people we used to know. No matter how badly we may want to, we will never relive these exact moments again. I think that truth scared me because I started to understand how much I had missed while being consumed by responsibility. Like many of you, I spent so much of high school moving from one thing to the next: school, athletics, clubs, jobs, homework, repeat. I convinced myself that if I slowed down, I was falling behind. But standing here now, I wish I could slow everything down just a little longer. We don't give ourselves enough credit for making it through these 4 years. So many people sitting here today have balanced schedules that seemed impossible. Student athletes who practiced and played late into the night and then came to school the next morning ready for a test. Students involved in clubs and activities that consumed hours after school. Drama students who spent countless hours rehearsing, singing, dancing, and creating productions from the ground up. Students who challenged themselves with difficult classes, AP exams, jobs, leadership positions, and responsibilities outside of school. That kind of dedication takes perseverance. Behind every accomplishment are late nights, early mornings, stress, sacrifice, and failure. There were nights spent studying after exhausting practices, weekends lost to homework, and mornings when assignments were finished right before class. Yet people kept going, not because it was easy, but because they cared deeply about what they were working towards. What's amazing is that success never came without failure first. Every person here has failed at something, but we rarely see those failures because their hard work and determination shine brighter than them. As Michael Jordan once said, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life. That is why I succeed." That's what these 4 years have taught us. Success is not about never failing. It's about continuing even when you do. Watching all of you accomplish so much has shown me that people are capable of more than they think. Hard work does pay off. Passion matters. Perseverance matters. And if there's one thing I hope we all carry with us after today, it's this: never stop doing what you love. Never stop being yourself. Never stop working hard. Never stop growing into the person you want to become. But at the same time, don't get so focused on building a future you forget to live in the present. That's a lesson I believe everyone should remember throughout their life. I spent so much time rushing towards the finish line that I missed some of the scenery along the way. Practices with teammates, late nights with friends, random conversations in the hallway, laughing until nothing made sense. Those moments seemed small at the time, but now I realize they were some of the most important parts of all. They made me understand that life is more than a to-do list. Life is so incredibly vast. There's so much waiting beyond our routines. Places we haven't seen, people we haven't met, stories we haven't heard, and versions of ourselves we haven't discovered yet. So I encourage all of you to live in the moment sometimes. Take the trip, stay out a little too late, be spontaneous, take risks, make mistakes, give yourself permission to enjoy life while you're living it. As Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Because those are the moments that become the stories, lessons, and memories that shape who we are. Yes, work hard, chase your goals. You owe that to yourself. But don't let achievement consume your life. Years from now, You probably won't remember every assignment or every stressful week, but you will remember the people, the laughter, the moments that made you feel alive. So wherever life takes us next, I hope we don't just choose to live. I hope we choose to truly be alive. Thank you. Congratulations, the class of 2026, and go Rams.
The valedictorian of Amsterdam High School's class of 2026 is Victoria Forte. Victoria has distinguished herself throughout her high school career through her unwavering dedication to academics, leadership, the arts, and her school community. Graduating as valedictorian with an outstanding GPA of 99.881, she has demonstrated an exceptional commitment to excellence both inside and outside the classroom. She has successfully completed 8 AP courses, exams, and earned 30 college credits during her time in high school. And she has been deeply involved in numerous extracurricular activities that reflected her creativity, leadership, and passion for communications and the arts. Victoria has been actively involved in drama club as both an actor and costume manager, and also performed in the pit ensemble on flute. She was an active member of AHS band, performing on both flute and piccolo, while also serving as majorette. Victoria's leadership extended into several organizations, including Student Government Treasurer, National Honor Society President, and Tri-M Music Honor Society Treasurer. She was also an active member of the newspaper club and took private flute lessons to help further develop her musical talents. This fall, she will attend Marist University, where she plans to major in communications with a concentration in advertising and participate in their honors program. She looks forward to continuing her educational journey, academic success, and making a lasting impact in the field of communications and advertising. Please join me in congratulating Victoria Forte.
Welcome again, graduates, families, friends, teachers, administrators, and honored guests. My name is Victoria Forte, and I am honored to be speaking today as the class of 2026 valedictorian. First and foremost, I'd like to thank some individuals who have helped me get to where I am standing today. I can safely say I would not be where I am today without my parents and my sister. They have all pushed me and supported me in so many ways. First, I want to say thank you to my mom. Thank you for teaching me that hard work is the key to accomplishing my dreams and that the only way to push myself is to face all challenges and new opportunities with an open mind. This is a lesson I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Thank you, Mom. To my dad. Thank you for always encouraging me to stand my ground for what I believe in and to not let anyone diminish my courage and spark. This lesson has shaped me into the person that I am today and will continue to help me thrive in college and beyond. Thank you, Dad. And last but certainly not least, thank you, Alex, my twin sister. You have been my biggest supporter and partner in crime for the last 12 years of our education and last 18 years of our lives. Sure, we have quarreled and disagreed more times than I can count, but even so, you have shown me what true friendship is, being there for someone in the thick and thin, through the suffocating laughs, the new, frightening experiences, and the many tears. Thank you for teaching me, with your outgoing spirit, that I should never be afraid of being myself, and that the people who love me for me will never force me to change for them. Thank you, Alex. Now, to the graduating class of 2026. Wow, what a long journey this has been, and as cliche as it may sound, it really is just the beginning. We have tirelessly worked to reach up to this moment, but what's next? This has been the grueling question asked day after day. What is coming next? For some of you, that might be college, military, or entering the workforce. For others, it might be taking a year to figure out what is truly meant for you. I kept telling myself, I can focus on classes and extracurriculars right now. That big question can wait, and I can figure out my passion later. Before I knew it, I was a senior and needed to apply to colleges and pick that path that would define the rest of my life. It was hard to see so many people around me select their colleges and know their futures so quickly. Well, I still felt like I didn't even know who I was. Honestly, almost 8 months later, at this very moment, I still don't. I don't know who I am or where I'm going to end up, but I know that I am proud of how far I've come. I'm proud of the friends I've made, the experiences I've had, and the moments where I've stood up for what's right. At the same time, I've realized everyone's journey is different. We all have very unique paths that make us all different, and it's funny, really, to have two students come up here and speak for all of us. But find peace in knowing that you are really all one of a kind and have amazing things ahead of you. No matter where you are right now, you'll get to where you're meant to be. While we do, in fact, all have our own individual pathways, at this specific moment, we are all one unit. Amsterdam High School Class of 2026 graduates. We are all wearing purple robes, some of us donned with various cords and intricate caps made for us. As the dear Ophelia once says in Shakespeare's Hamlet, we know what we are, but know not what we may be. I find that incredibly relevant, especially at this moment. We know who we want to be. We know who we feel like now, but who will we actually become? That is the question. And the answer is something we will probably continue to work towards finding for the entirety of our lives. But the certainty of that unknown is something that I have come to terms with and suggest you all do the same. Uncertainty is a part of the journey. Be confident in the direction you're going, even when you question yourself. There are going to be times when you don't feel good enough and when you just want to give up, even people who are pushing you to fail. Believe me, I've been there. I urge you to find the courage to push through those moments, even when it feels most difficult to do so that you can achieve what I know you're all capable of. And know, when it boils down to it, the people who don't like you are always going to find a reason not to. So don't change for them, no matter what. You should be unapologetically yourself. Don't waste your time with people that don't care about you. Your life is far too valuable. The people who love you and want you to succeed will never make you change to accommodate them. So let them doubt you. Let them convince you and others that you're someone you're not. Let them say what they want to say and prove them wrong. That is one of the major lessons I've learned from high school. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to want to be your friend. Not everyone is going to want to see you succeed. They might even be waiting for you to fail. But none of that should matter. Further, every day you should be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love what I'm giving back to the world. I love the person I'm growing into. I love the people I'm surrounding myself with, because that's what really matters. And inevitably, that is what's going to lead you to where you're meant to be. These are some of the lessons I've lived and learned through. As you sit, reflect on your own path and how far you've come, and look forward with excitement and optimism to where you will continue to go in the future. So with that, find the people that let you flourish, and never let anyone deter you from who you truly are. And always make time for the people who truly care about you and make this life worth the living. Now go on, graduates, and succeed in whatever this great life has in store for you. Find the path that is uniquely yours and own that journey. Thank you, and congratulations to the Amsterdam High School Class of 2026.
Now, at this time, I would like to welcome Board of Education President, Reverend Kent McCurd.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Greater Amsterdam School District, congratulations on your graduation today. You have matriculated the environs of education from 12th grade, from kindergarten to 12th grade, perhaps some of you from pre-K through 12th, in our buildings fostered by pedagogical teaching by fantastic educators, teachers, some of whom are here today. Let's give them a round of applause. Finally, some of you are aware that we live in a world that need fantastic encouragers and those who would speak for the least of these. That's you. And not all things in your life will go well. Sometimes you may be prone to whine, to complain. Today upon a bus, I saw a lovely girl with golden hair. She looked so happy, I envied her. I wished I was as fair. When suddenly she rose to leave and she hobbled down the aisle. She had one leg and wore a crutch, but as she passed, she smiled. Dear God, forgive me when I whine. I have two legs and the world is mine. On my way to work, I stopped to buy some sweets, and the lad that sold them to me was so kind. I stopped to talk with him for a while. If I were late, be no harm. And suddenly I rose to leave. He said, "Thank you, sir. You've been so kind. It's nice to talk to folks like you. You see," he said, "I'm blind. Dear God, forgive me when I whine. I have two eyes, and the world is mine." On my way home from work, I stopped and saw a lovely child with eyes of blue, stood watching others play as if he didn't know what to do. I hollered, "Why don't you join the others, dear?" He stared straight ahead without a word, and then I knew he couldn't hear. Oh God, forgive me when I whine. I have two ears, and the world is mine. With legs to take me where I go, with eyes to see the sunset's glow, with ears to hear what I will know. Oh God, forgive me when I whine. I'm blessed indeed, and the world is mine. Class of 2026, you are blessed indeed, and the world is yours.
We now have the pleasure of a musical selection from the select senior chorus members led by Mr. Stefani. They will be performing "No One Is Alone" by Stephen Sondheim.
While administration has historically selected the commencement speaker, last year we began a new tradition, empowering our students to choose the voice that inspires them on their graduation day. This year, the senior class selected Mrs. Lisa Laverio. Mrs. Laverio was born and raised in Amsterdam, New York, and is a proud graduate of Bishop Scully High School, way back when, as she likes to say. Although Amsterdam has always been home, Mrs. Laverio spent 14 years living throughout the country as a military spouse, gaining valuable experiences and perspectives before eventually returning home to the community that she loves. Deeply rooted in Amsterdam, Mrs. Laverio has dedicated her career to serving the students and families of Amsterdam High School as an educator, coach, mentor, and advocate. Throughout her years in education, she has worked to inspire students both inside and outside the classroom, encouraging them to pursue their goals, embrace challenges, and make a positive impact on the world around them. Her commitment to civic education and community service was recently recognized when she received the Montgomery County Bar Association's Liberty Bell Award, honoring her efforts to promote citizenship, understanding of the law, and community engagement. Lisa is married to Mike, and together they have built a loving family. She is the proud mother of 4 amazing adult children and the grandmother of 5 wonderful grandchildren, who are among her greatest blessings and sources of joy. A lifelong believer in the power of education to transform lives, Mrs. Laverio is passionate about helping students recognize their potential and prepare for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. She is honored to address the graduating class of 2026 and celebrate this important milestone with students, families, faculty, and friends. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome commencement speaker, Mrs. Lisa Laverio.
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I'd like to take a minute to recognize Mrs. McGaffin. Organizing this is a Herculean task, and she does it with poise and organization, and it's flawless. So let's give a round of applause to Mrs. McGaffin. I don't know where she is, but anyway. Okay, class of 2026. Thank you for giving me the incredible honor of standing here tonight. When I found out you voted for me to give this speech, I was surprised, humbled, and honestly, a little concerned about your decision making. So take your earbuds out. You know who I'm talking to. Take headphones off and pay attention. I have a lot to say. Lucky for you, my daughter Googled how long a commencement speech should be for high school, and it said less than 10 minutes. So I had to throw like 20 pages of my speech away. Tonight, as I look out at all of you, I see a group of young adults who have grown, changed, overcome challenges, somehow survived years of assignments, exams, projects, essays, group work with people who did nothing. You made it. One shout out to my grandson, Logan. He made it. I don't know where he is, but he's out there. I'd like to recognize a very special group, my first period English 12 students. A thank you to those first period students who showed up on time, smiling and ready to be in English class. You know who you are. And I appreciated it. But For most of the school year, many of you treated the first period bell less like a starting time and more like a gentle recommendation. Some of you arrived so late, so often, I seriously just considered going to Dunkin' to take attendance. There were mornings when I wasn't sure if you were coming to class or making a dramatic guest appearance. Somehow, every single one of you made it to graduation rehearsal on time and made it on time tonight. Not one tardy, not one excuse. It's truly remarkable. I finally discovered the secret to punctuality. It's a cap and a gown and the fear of not graduating. In all seriousness, I'm proud of you. You made it, and you made it on time. That's growth. Class of 2026. I've watched you grow into confident seniors. I've seen you discover talents, recover from setbacks, and learn lessons no textbook could ever teach. In the months of preparation I've had to make this speech meaningful, I asked my students, and I'm sorry I didn't have all of you, I conducted some research by reminding me what advice or what memories they have of class. They mentioned 3. The first one, whenever one of my seniors reached the milestone 18th birthday, I always made sure to lead with an enthusiastic, "Happy birthday!" But I quickly followed it with a little piece of reality. I reminded them that they are officially adults, which means if they find themselves on the wrong side of the law, they're headed straight for the big house. They remember that. Another memory mentioned frequently was my insistence that music is so very important in life. Let's face it, listening to music is the only time earbuds should be blocking your hearing. Many of you know I've spent the year trying to convince you that some of the greatest music ever recorded came from the 1960s and the 1970s. Some of you embraced it, some of you politely tolerated it, and some of you looked at me like I was describing ancient history. You know my musical heart belongs to the 60s and the 70s. Those songs have lasted for decades because they tell stories about hope, courage, friendship, love, and perseverance, and one of the most tumultuous times in our country's history. The artists of that era sang about changing the world, standing up for what matters, and believing that better days were ahead. Every generation leaves behind a soundtrack. Music tells us what people cared about, what they feared, what they dreamed about, and what gave them hope. When you listen to songs from different eras, you're hearing stories. Now pay attention to this next line because it's the best one in the speech. The best playlists and the best lives make room for more than one point of view. Remember that. Keep exploring, keep listening to the music your parents and your grandparents loved. Listen to artists from different backgrounds and different generations. Listen to music that honors your ethnicity. You may discover a song written 50 years ago speaks to exactly what you're feeling today. Long after you've forgotten test scores, homework assignments, you'll hear a song and instantly remember a friend, a classroom, a football game, a school dance, or a moment that mattered. So as you move forward, keep adding songs to the soundtrack of your life. Let music remind you where you've been, help you understand others, inspire you as you discover where you're going. And I had to mention this, and they actually wanted me to sing this part of this song, but I'm sparing all of you. While I may not fully understand how Call Me Maybe became such a cultural phenomenon, I believe every generation deserves at least one song everyone knows the words to and will sing loudly when nobody is supposed to be singing or when they think nobody is listening. You need those moments frequently. Sing loudly. That song was played approximately 47 million times. and quoted frequently in my classes. The song reminds us of some important messages about life. Life is full of unexpected twists. If you've ever seen the video, the end has a huge twist. Google it when you go home. Sometimes the future arrives in a way you never planned. Sometimes you take a chance, and sometimes you make the call. Sometimes that call changes everything. Graduates, tonight you're standing at one of those moments. Ahead of you are opportunities you cannot yet imagine. Some of you are heading to college, entering careers, pursuing technical training. Many of you are still figuring it out, and that is perfectly okay. You will figure it out. Repeat that after me. I will figure it out. Okay? Don't worry. You will. Now, 7 members of this graduating class have chosen a path that deserves special recognition. To the seniors who are entering the military, thank you. You are choosing service. No. You are choosing service, sacrifice, and a commitment to something larger than yourselves. As a mother of a soldier who enlisted while our nation was at war, I know what that decision means. I know the pride, I know the worry, I know the sleepless nights, I know the courage it takes not only for those who serve, but for the families who support them. Tonight, I want to recognize each of our 7 graduates and thank them for their willingness to serve our country. They are heading to basic training, some in less than a month. Will you please stand when I say your name and continue standing so we can give you the recognition you deserve. Kimberly Maldonado Flores. Alessa Rivera. Alexis Torres. Datalise Sanabria. Edelyn Soto. John Malik. And Miguel Medina Escobar. Thank you. Your classmates are proud of you, your teachers are proud of you, and your community is proud of you. Please know that wherever your journey takes you, you will carry our gratitude with you. Class of 2026, one of the things I love most about you is your sense of humor. You've taught me that no matter how stressful life becomes, there's always room to laugh. Another memory that I was told I had to mention was my frequent use of the cat pun. You've cat to be kitten me, right meow. Right, Anderson? Yes, I know, some of you laughed, some rolled your eyes, some of you probably went home and told someone how annoying I was. I own it. The funny thing is that life is going to give you plenty of moments when that phrase feels appropriate. I hope you even find yourself saying it when it's needed. You've cat to be kitten me, right meow. A job won't work out, a plan will fall apart, a relationship will end, a dream will take longer than expected, but don't let those moments define you. What defines you is what you do next, and you've heard this already tonight. Keep going, keep learning, keep showing up even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Remember, your success will not be measured only by what you achieve. It will be measured by how you treat people. Be kind, be honest, be dependable, and most importantly, listen more than you speak. And take those gosh darn earbuds out and the headphones off and truly listen to others. Help someone when you can. Be a good human. Never underestimate the impact you'll have on another person's life. You'll remember the friendships, the laughter, the victories, the moments that reminded you you belonged. As you leave here tonight, take these memories with you. Carry them proudly. Remember, no matter where life takes you, this place and your teachers will always be part of your story. Graduates, let's hear it for your teachers. They are some of the finest people I've ever met. One more shout out. We need to talk about Mrs. Forte, your class advisor. Mrs. Forte seamlessly shifted from construction foreman at late night float builds to master event planner, pulling off unforgettable proms and balls. Class advisorships are a 4-year commitment and a huge job, and Mrs. Forte slayed it. Only have a few more lines. Class of 2026, thank you for the laughter, your energy, your resilience, and your willingness to let me be part of your journey. Your future is waiting. Go meet it with courage, kindness, and confidence. And unlike my first period, try to arrive on time. I will miss you, sunshines. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are proud of you, and thank you for listening.
At this time, I now have the pleasure to welcome to the podium Marlo Walton, the class of 2026 president, as she presents the class gift.
Oh, it's here actually. Okay. Good evening, class of 26, family, friends, and staff. My name is Marla Walton, and I am this year's senior class president. For 3 years, I've been a part of student government as a vice president, and it has been an honor to be standing before you as your class president. Thank you for letting me make our last year memorable. First and foremost, I wanted to congratulate our class on this milestone. I want to thank our class advisor, Mrs. Forte. From the very beginning, she wanted our class to stand out. She let us dream big and accomplish things other classes have not. To the parents who supported Mrs. Forte and the class of 2026, thank you for volunteering your time, energy, and talents to help with fundraisers and school events. Over the course of the year, it was a long ponder on what exemplifies and presents our school's Rams pride, but also highlights the presidents of our classes' go big or go home mentality. From start to finish, we constantly go big with every chance that we get, whether it's having the first and only snowball dance, bringing back the student section, or even being the first class to start the tradition of painting senior parking spots. The class of 2026 definitely set a legacy for other classes to be influenced and make the most of their high school years. Our class officers decided to gift the school 4 banners placed on the poles that line the walkway of our school, to increase AHS's welcoming environment when greeting students and parents. It's been a pleasure being your class president. I have had a great time planning senior sunrises, senior assassin, posting on the bar stool, then into your picnic, and more. I hope I represented our class's personality and executed everything you guys had envisioned for your senior year. Thank you.
It's time. Diplomas will now be awarded to the class of 2026.
We do respectfully ask that you remain seated and refrain from applause and cheering until all graduates have received their diplomas.
Victoria Forte.
Victoria Vitalich.
Seamus Clary.
Avery Crane.
She's taking it right there. Face that direction.
Olivia Dion.
Alexandra Forte.
Brianna Freeholfer.
Antonio Garcia Pike.
Alexa Geisler.
Brianna Harper.
Kaylee Kuhner. Roxelibeth Lopez Lopez.
Ian McClary.
M. McVeigh.
Faith Miller.
Carmen Rivera.
Mia Rivera.
Jaheim Saez. Edelyn Soto Quesada.
Dana Stanovich.
Tegan Sullivan.
Marlo Walton.
Callista Warner.
Ryan Adams.
Savannah Adorno.
Abdul Aladwar.
Lena Aladwar. Jadiel Albino.
Orlando Alicia.
Josiah Alvarado. Janiel Ricardo Aponte. Paulina Orrullo Ortiz.
Ashley Bakey.
Mackenzie Beck.
Honora Cassandra Bejinas.
Santino Barrios.
Antonio Billington.
Tajon Bowman.
Caden Boyd.
Claudia Boyd.
Lucille Brayman.
Sadie Brody.
Nino Brown.
Wayne Brown.
Isabella Briette.
Colin Buchanan.
Jeanalise Cabrera.
Gianna Caldwell.
Anya Cabancho.
Layla Carabello.
Timothy Caraballo.
Santino Carbone.
Jesus Cardona Jr.
Damiana Corella.
Sebastian Carmichael.
Manuel Carrasco Sanchez.
Tatiana Carter L.
Natalie Casillas.
Christopher Churko.
Maddox Sitchy.
William Colazzo.
Blaney Collins.
Madison Cologne.
Santino Colon.
Kian Constantino.
Emmanuel Jorge Cruzado.
Aiden Curry.
Onavian Daniels.
Christian D'Angelo.
Iris DRC.
Ruby Deary.
Willie De Leon, Jr. Anderson De Leon Palacios.
Sandra Danino.
Mason Early.
Miguel Espinet Peña.
Emmanuel Estrada Vélez.
Eric Feliciano.
Jaxialis Figueroa Morales.
George Fisher.
Cameron Fisher.
Andre Fowler.
Natalis Fuentes Dimas.
Trace Fulton.
Josiah Garcia.
Judith Garcia. James Gashesky.
J. Dallas Gutierrez.
Marquise Gerardo.
Jocelyn Gonzalez.
Byron Gordillo.
Bryce Greco.
Caden Gutowski.
Miss Lonnie Cordelia Haight.
Jaden Hannah.
Giuseppe Hanrahan.
Sandra Hansen.
Madison Harris.
Damian Hayes.
Tegan Healy.
Vanessa Henriquez.
Maya Hernandez.
Sebastian Herndon.
Mia Holzer.
Athena Hooper.
Niaz Horton.
Angel Iglesia.
Mary Jean Jean-Pierre.
Skylar Johnson.
Macy Jones.
Mars Jones.
Kerrigan Kirby.
Nikki Kalevich.
Maya Lee.
Caden Lankowicz.
Angela Lenz.
Ava Lenz.
Miyoki Laval.
Natasha Ligan.
Anthony Lopez. Catherine Lavaro Henriquez. Jadalis Lugo.
Alicia Maldonado Merced.
Kimberly Marie Maldonado Flores.
John Malik.
Ari Malik.
Valeria Marquez Perez.
Javielis Marero Marero.
Kira Marty.
Angel Martinez.
George Martinez.
Sergio Martinez.
Yadier Martinez Cintron.
Abriani Martinez Santiago.
Sage McFarland.
Catherine Mead.
Miguel Medina.
Nakicha Marie Medina Martinez. J. Mendez Gautier.
Joshua Miles.
Caleb Miller.
Logan Miller.
Manfredo Montalvo.
Marcellus Morrison.
Jeremiah Muldrow.
Daniel Muniz.
Jadiel Muniz. Rosangel Munoz.
Isabella Myers.
Caitlin Myers.
Leilani Nadoni.
Gabriela Negron.
Janeska Nelson.
Marley Nikosha.
Travel Nieves.
Xavier Obijo.
Ricardo Orengo III.
Jeffy Ortiz.
Rose Otero Santiago.
Phoebe Page.
John Paulino.
Gage Mata Mohana Pepper.
Tanner Petruccione.
Edwin Giles Monge.
Aaliyah Quinones.
Juniel Quiñones.
Yair Queiroz Valencia.
Phoenix Ramos.
Elio Revelio Peña.
Jaden Real.
Ezekiel Resse.
Carlos Reyes.
Darlene Reyes.
Rosalino Reyes III.
Lee Kaylee Reyes Reyes.
Alessa Rivera.
Devin Rivera.
Gianna Lee Rivera.
Toby Rivera Rodriguez.
Jaya Robinson.
Deasia Rockford Hinkle.
Aiden Rodriguez.
Gianna Rodriguez.
Jackson Rodriguez.
Gilberto Rodriguez Torres.
Meredith Rosado.
Marvin Rosado Feliciano.
Jack Rose.
Jacob Ruiz.
Juliana Salamo.
Victoria Sampone.
Zaidali Sana Maria Rivera.
Angel Sanchez.
Jordan Sanchez.
Pegasus Santana.
Brianna Sandy.
Aliana Santana Julia.
Liani Santiago.
Nilese Santiago.
Osvaldo Santiago.
Xavier Santos.
Dion Scenerine.
Xavier Serrano.
Liam Slesiak.
Elijah Solomon.
Morgan Spezio.
Charles Stafford.
Madison Stark.
Chad Thomas.
Jeremiah Thompson.
Remy Tiano.
Ryan Renee Tilley.
Luis Tirado.
Alexis Torres.
Amelia Torres.
Januel Torres. Rachel Torres Rivera.
Christian Tortorello.
Joseph Trembaz.
Tatiana Ubrick.
Dylan Uriola.
Margaret Van Epps.
Sabrina Van Horn. Arialis Vasquez. Danieli Velacque.
Javan Velasquez.
Zoe Walker.
Lillian Williams.
Xander Williams.
Antonio Wilson.
Mackenzie Wilson.
Ryan Winterburn.
Saquon Wood.
Josue Zelaya.
Aiden Saperi.
Sophia Zapiri.
Okay. It is with great pride that I present to you the Amsterdam High School class of 2026. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassel from the right to the left. At this time, please stand and join the graduation band in the playing of the Amsterdam High School alma mater. Congratulations again to the AHS class of 2026. This concludes our program. Parents and guests, please remain at your seat until all graduates have exited. Thank you and have a beautiful night.
was here